Me revoici, me revoilà. Écoute, c'est tellement un bon jeu que je peux même pas m'empêcher de jouer. Fait qu'on va continuer la game, si 2 streams a day maintenant. 2 streams a day! Désolé pour les petites oreilles sensibles à la maison. Oh ouais, j'avais pas vu ça. Oh non, c'est vrai, je suis rendu là. Euh. Euh. C'est la pause que je déteste le plus dans tout le jeu. Peut-être que ça va être pas pire. Parce que je l'ai déjà fait, puis je dois savoir un petit peu plus ce que c'est faire. Je m'en rappelle plus. Je m'en rappelle plus quoi faire. Qu'est-ce qui va se passer. Qu'on va voir ça dans les plus brefs délais. Pierce, Colden et Bradley sont à présent liés par l'affaire de Sarah Hawkins. Yes. Ils décident de suivre la piste de Francis Sander, collectionneur d'art et ami de la peintre, mort sous les yeux de Pierce. Ce dernier se rend à sa demeure pour interroger sa veuve sur le vagabond dont malheureusement a parlé avant de mourir. Dont le malheureux a parlé avant de mourir. Ben... Encore la même statue qu'il y avait en dessous de... En dessous de la mansion. Oh.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Et fucking weird, des sphinx avec des têtes de mort. That's it. Ah, je le vois d'ici, j'ai pas envie de la regarder. On va traverser. Tant qu'on y va pas, on est correct. God damn! Est-ce que collectionneur d'or, ça veut dire être méga creepy? Ah, ouais. Colin. Méga creepy, tu dis? Hey! Mais je les reconnais?
How is he so interested in old weapons?
Regarde, tu vois, la tablette est à moitié... Hey, j'ai le goût de recommencer une game. J'ai hâte de recommencer une game. Juste pour avoir des skills différents. Ah! Mon dieu, ça fait du bien, ça. Ils ont tous des problèmes. On va pas aller se cacher tout de suite. Encore des vieux weapons. Je me rappelle même plus quoi faire.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
C'est pas la joie, hein? Un petit cupiton, pas content. C'est quoi, un tigre, un ours? Un ours. Ah! Ça risque de pas être le fun là, longtemps. Yeah! On y est rendu. Oh! Ta, va te faire quoi que ce soit. Il y a quelque chose ici.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire
it? Qu'est-ce que, hein? C'est d'un coup la fatigue. C'est parti. sais, il est là, si comment tu le vois pas? En tout cas, c'est de mon stupide là.
What the hell was that?
Tu sais qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse là? Go! 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 Comment que ça va, j'étais là? Tu vois ce que je veux dire par ça me faisait chier ce jeu-là? C'est la seule passe qui est rough. Puis c'est pas parce que c'est rough, c'est parce que je sais plus quoi faire.
What the hell was that? That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Ah, ok.
Damn. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Va-t'en. Va-t'en.
What the hell was that?
Je sais quoi faire au moins.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Ah, elle est encore là! Calice!
What the hell was that?
Bien, excusez pour cette petite interruption. Fallait que je reprenne mon sang-froid.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Calice! Ah, sacrément!
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
On va essayer de quoi? Tant qu'à mourir tout le temps, là, on va essayer de quoi?
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Je pense qu'il m'a pas vu.
Damn it! This dagger did... That thing... There has to be a way. Maybe if I destroy
it. Fait que la dague marche pas. D'après moi, c'est parce qu'il faut que je trouve la bonne dague.
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Gars, ça me tente pas de me faire chier. Ça me tente pas de me faire chier 10 000 ans, là. Painting Monster, et voilà.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Fait que ça serait celle-là? Elle serait où?
What the hell was that?
Où est-ce qu'elle serait cette dague? Pas celle-là. 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 Elle.
This dagger looks different.
Ah ouais, c'est elle qu'il faut. C'est elle qu'il faut.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective.
Ouais.
At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
It's nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room.
En
The
effet.
door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Looks different.
Ok.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Hey, j'ai pas bien résolu mon affaire parce que j'ai même pas trouvé l'autre. Il y en avait deux. J'ai botché. J'ai botché ma game. Il va falloir que je recommence, c'est sûr. Ok, je pensais au début ça se piquait de ma manette. Ah, c'est que je suis con. Ben, ça regarde mal. C'est pour ça qu'elle m'a envoyé là. Fais du bruit, c'est dans investigateur.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Médecine légale encore, hein, ouais. Un antiquaire. Il doit avoir bien des affaires, c'est pour moi. J'en sais ça.
An old diary.
Le révérend s'est déclaré comme le prophète. Il a renié Dieu et vénère une étrange entité païenne à l'aspect monstrueuse. Sa femme a tenté de le raisonner, son mari aimait en vain. Il est convaincu qu'il doit écouter cette voix dans sa tête car elle détient la vérité. Ça a des aspects creepy, mais pas tant que ça. Darkwater History. La colonie puritaine, dirigée par le révérend John Wickwood, s'établit à son tour sur l'île. Il baptise Darkwater en raison de la sombre teinte de la mer, qu'ils attribuent à la couleur très spécifique de la roche. Ils bâtissent les premières habitations, dont le manoir Hawkins, l'église et le cimetière. Après quelques documents et notes manuscrites qu'ils ont laissés mentionnant les cauchemars et les comportements déviants, ils disparaissent sans laisser de traces durant les années 1701. The more you know. Ouais, parce que là, on n'est pas en Innsmouth, là, on est à Darkwater, qui est totalement une autre place. Au 19e siècle, alors que l'industrie baleinière américaine connaît son apogée dans le reste du monde, les baleines disparaissent progressivement dans les eaux entourant Darkwater. Ce phénomène apparaît comme d'autant plus mystérieux que la région est jusqu'alors un refuge privilégié pour ces cétacés. En 1847, après des mois de traque, le Sayla revient au port avec son bord une gigantesque créature. Son équipage affirme que le monstre marin a dévoré les baleines disparues. À l'issue d'une nuit de combat acharné, les survivants ont réussi à hisser la bête sur le baleinier. Fait qu'il aurait réussi à tuer une créature de Cthulhu, ou de Dagon, ou peu importe c'est qui. Rien d'autre? Rien d'autre dans cette pièce-ci. Un beau gobelet. Linguistico.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Personne n'a pu les consulter. Je crois qu'il n'existait pas. Ce livre découvert dans la librairie sans nom à Darkwater pour aussi bien être faux que la preuve irréfutable de la sincérité de Blavatsky. Encore là, hein?
No.
Deux PP. On est rendu à 4 psychologiques. Oups.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. To whom does this footprint belong?
Pas besoin d'aller là.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Quelqu'un qui s'en
What
fout.
killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Shit.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Ok. Ah ouais, un code. Hein.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Cette clé ornée du symbole des anciens est la seule à même de protéger votre psyché. Elle se présente sous la forme d'un médaillon cylindrique suspendu au bout d'une lourde chaîne. À son centre, une étoile et la branche destinée à repousser les forces des grands anciens ont été gravées il y a des centaines d'années. Tout porte à croire que c'est Charles Hawkins qui l'a arraché à son dernier propriétaire, un antiquaire égyptien. Dans les coupures de la presse relatant le méfait, la date du cambriolage coïncide avec le dernier voyage de Hawkins au Caire. Reste à savoir s'il connaît la véritable situation de l'artefact. Tâchez de la retrouver.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Ah.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Si quelqu'un trouve ces mémoires, il ne fait nul doute que je rencontre de sérieux ennuis. Mon seul et dernier espoir est que mon corps et mes ossements soient toujours dans ce plan de la réalité, de manière à ce qu'ils soient récupérés et incinérés. L'urne funéraire doit être remise à ma mère. Je suis toujours de ce monde. Ce message qui suit est d'une importance capitale. Qui lit ces lignes fait preuve d'une acuité aussi précise que la mienne, peut espérer avoir accès à ma plus précieuse possession. Elle réside à l'intérieur de mon coffre et les indices sur ces combinaisons peuvent être trouvés dans 3 cylindres, tous cachés là où la vie et les études se croisent dans le monde grec. Chaque cylindre est numéroté, même si, comme dit le célèbre auteur, si l'ordre est le plaisir de la raison, le désordre est le délice de l'imagination. En effet, malgré ma préférence pour le chaos organisé, je dois admettre que la raison finit généralement par l'emporter. Si par chance une personne, ou dois-je dire un génie, arriverait à égaler mon intellect et à trouver la combinaison du coffre, je me demanderais ce qui délivre du contenu de mon ami collègue, professeur Armitage. C'est linké avec Chronicles of Innsmouth. Calice, c'est cool! Armitage de l'Académie Miskatonic. C'est badass. Le contenu de ce coffre n'est pas seulement une vaste condensation de savoir, mais aussi une arme bien trop dangereuse pour qu'elle ne tombe entre de mauvaises mains. J'espère que vous serez capable de mesurer le danger que cela représente et que vous agirez en fonction. Je ne serai dans tous les cas plus là pour vous guider ni pour souffrir dans vos actions. Ok. Fait que là, il faut que je trouve des cylindres. Faut que je trouve des cylindres. Wow.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Un grimoire supposément écrit par le légendaire roi Salomon. Il contient divers rituels d'invocation et de malédiction. Voilà. Ce volume fait partie de l'anthologie d'Arkham. Une collection luxueuse. Ah!
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Opéra 8 des actes.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Mm-hmm.
I should perhaps listen to them.
Rien d'autre. Je lâche pas de trouver plein de trucs là. Non, ok, on va aller l'écouter ici. Où est-ce qu'il est? Il est ici.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Fait que ce serait le 9. Le 9.
What did Drake say about this
Un,
collection? Drake talked about a particular
trois,
volume. So these are the volumes
deux,
that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection?
5, 6.
Drake talked about a particular
5,
volume.
6, 7, 8.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Il a pas l'air d'être ici.
So these are the volumes
Le
that
2.
Drake was. What did Drake say about this
Le
collection?
1.
Drake talked about a
Le
particular
3.
volume. So these are
4.
the volumes that Drake was talking about
5,
in his
6,
message.
7, 8. Il en manque un. Il en manque un. Une, deux, trois. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, c'est celui en haut? Non? Ça doit pas être ben loin. C'est le 9e volume que j'ai besoin. Ah,
The chalice of knowledge.
le volume 9 qu'il me faut.
What did Drake say about this collection?
4,
Drake talked about a particular volume.
5, 6, 7. Il doit pas être bien loin.
So these are the volumes that Drake was taught. What did Drake say about this collection?
Je cherche le 9e tome. Le 9e tome. Le 9e tome.
Dans le doute, faites comme si, jusqu'à ce que ce soit fait. La crème hydratante CeraVe retient l'hydratation en profondeur et nous protège. CeraVe, votre peau l'exige.
Call of Cthulhu. This is chapter 7, and today I'm going to show you the solution and guide to open this safe. If you don't want to see the solution, I have a shorter video that's just what the safe code is. So first you'd open up this desk, you'd find a little note in it. Let's go to our inventory, and a little over halfway down, or about halfway down, it tells you that he has left some cylinders, and in those cylinders there's clues to following for the code for the safe. So if you come back here, you'll remove this little not cardboard, like a chalkboard thing. There will be some cylinders right here with audio messages on them, and you want to go into this back study. Back here, you'll play them on this microphone here. The first one, we'll just listen to them. Let's see if it.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attraction. And I do confess,
The Queen has little protection.
So he's talking about something gold with stones set inside of it. So if you actually come back here, you find
of knowledge.
a chalice, and it has gems.
The chalice of knowledge.
And this is easier if you. I just follow the crack. So if you look right there, there's a crack, and you just count the gemstones. So if you go all the way around it, and you'll find five red and 5 green. Let's listen to the second message.
Understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So he's talking about chess. And look, right behind us there's a chessboard.
The Queen has little protection.
And the Queen has very little protection. So we're looking at the pieces left other than the Queen, and there's 3 of them. Looks like there's a castle and 2 knights. So that's 3. And the last one.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So that last one's basically a gimme. So the first one was 5, the second one was 3. And we could go check out volume 9.
What did Drake say about this collection?
So this is why I basically think this one's a gimme, because the final code is
Drake
9,
talked
and
about
the
a
book is
particular
numbered
volume.
9 in Roman numerals. So let's go check that out. 5. Oops. 3. And 9. Un esti de gros livre. Dans la librairie sans nom, Pierce a remonté la piste d'une tentative de cambriolage avorté. Il a découvert que Charles Hawkins était à l'origine du méfait et a ouvert le coffre-fort du libraire pour y découvrir que ce dernier et Sarah Hawkins y avaient caché. Un livre lié en peau humaine semblait attirer le détective. Lorsqu'il a ouvert, sa conscience a été projetée dans un autre corps. C'est un bon jeu. Entrer dans la folie.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Évidemment. Occulter le patient.
I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor, after Dr. Fuller.
Almost.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island. This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Il y a quelque chose à observer ici. Ah oui.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. I sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
C'est pas correct, ça?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Hardy. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Hay fever? What's he doing here? He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Comme c'est rare qu'il y a de la clarté.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
All right.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y aurait de bon?
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Tabarnache, hein? T'es arrogante.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
On va arrêter ça là.